Hi, Jason. Mike Humphries here. Going to do a quick critique here of your Mass Control affiliate bonus sales letter. Um, Found at mymasscontrolbonus.com. Uh, okay, I'm just going to go through things very quickly here as I see them. What's going to hurt your response rate right now initially is your opening headline, this one here, and the initial part here, the deck copy, if you will. Those are probably two of the three most important parts of a sales letter. Um, the third one being the PSs. And before you really get into why you want them to buy, you need to build your case, and you need to. In this particular case, you need to hit their greed button because I haven't watched the full Mass Control 2 video letter yet, but it seems like he's giving you a lot of content and a lot of good stuff for the price tag. So really want to kind of parlay and play off of that factor. So as I scroll down, I see you've got a number of bonuses that you're offering of certain values. Okay. And actually, Cialdini's book is great. I haven't read 4 Hour Work Week. Good to Great was okay in my opinion. A little off topic here. I heard the audio version of that. But Influence was definitely a good book. Anyway, you get your four bonuses here that are at least conservatively $1,000 worth of ethical bribes. So what I would say here is to say purchase controls Mass Control through this website instantly qualify for the best real life value bonus package anywhere. I would say something along the lines of, you know, here's over $1,432, whatever it works out to in terms of the total dollar value of your bonuses. I would plug that into your headline. Say something along the lines of, here's over 1,234 reasons why you'll want to buy Mass Control through this site or of that nature. Um, Basically, you want to lead with the biggest benefit of why they want to buy from you. The best real life value bonus package. Um, that description could be considered somewhat subjective. What you feel is a very good value or a great value. Somebody who's reading it may or may not feel it is. So I would definitely mention the dollar value of the bonus package. Obviously, this part here is going to change in terms of the number of bonus packages that you're making available and how many are left. This is hard to read, the yellow highlight over the top of the red warning. So I would actually shorten the yellow highlight and do it from the word as of forward there. Instead of ending with a period, ending with ellipses. I would test probably see how that looked in italics as well as the bold black. I would not make the numbers italicized if I did it that way, just in terms of contrast. But the word warning with the red and the stars like that looks really hard on the yellow highlighting. Okay, if you are going to do an audio or video message, I would try and pull it away from this and put it over here on this part of the sales letter. If you do an audio message, you want to do the audio buttons, right underneath your photo. So it'll be just like this, only over here on the right hand side. If you do a video, I would put the video smack dab right in the center here. Make sure it's above the fold, meaning everything they can see without having to scroll down the page is what we call above the fold. Once they scroll down, then you're asking them to make physical effort, which, believe it or not, will reduce their response rate or the likelihood that they'll read it. Okay, dear valued subscriber, this is fine if it's just going to your subscribers. If it's going to any customer lists, it'd be slightly off by saying subscriber. So I would probably use something like Dear Fellow Internet Marketer instead as a salutation. You want to bold it instead of a colon, use a comma. Let's get right to the point. A little hasty. What I would suggest instead is something like this. And again, this is right off the top of my head, but say, dear fellow internet marketer. By now, I'm sure you've heard from a number of people who want you to buy Frank Kern's new Amazing Mass Control course through them. Well, I'm about to make you an offer that is too good to pass up, or make you an offer that's too good to be true. Kind of a play a little bit off of the Godfather movie cliches. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Actually, you can even say that. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. What that does, because you haven't told them what the offer is yet, it sets the stage, gives them some anticipation to want to read further. Okay? You know, inevitable thinking, statements and goals. That's nice. You want to keep the copy tight, no extra words, fast paced, fast reading, a little bit of an aggressive tone without immediately saying bye. You want to establish that this is an awesome program, Frank Kern's program, and actually, I'm going on what I've heard from other people. I don't actually own the course. I'm so backlogged in my monster home study courses that it's going to be a while till I get to some of the other ones that have come out in the last 6 months. So, anyway, back to your critique here. Yeah, so, I'm sure you're being contacted by other people. I want to make you an offer that's too good to be true. So let's cut the hype and keep this grounded in reality. Rather than keep this grounded in reality, I'd say something along the lines of, but first let's cut the hype and keep this real, or, let's get right to the point. A theme of that nature in terms of your headline. Less wordy, more straight to the point. Grounded in reality is it's a bit wordy. It's a bit more sophisticated than it needs to be for your typical internet reader. Typical internet reader reads between a 6th and 7th grade reading level. So typically, if you can keep it around a 7th grade reading level, that's good. That's kind of a nice middle ground to hit people that are highly educated, as well as those who have very little education or English as their second language. Okay. All right. Okay. This here, I don't think I need to explain to you the enormous value of mass control. You may not need to, but it still would be good to talk about it. If you have personal experience with Mass Control or Mass Control 1 in terms of results had for your business, this would be a good point for you to give it, kind of as a personal testimonial in terms of how well the product works. Rather than, you've probably already seen, don't assume they've already seen the videos. Maybe they've only seen one of them. Maybe they're like me and they just haven't gotten to watch any of the videos yet, but they still have heard about Mass Control 2 and they're at least curious. So never assume that your reader is as avid and eager to follow this promotion as you are.